On this episode, we visit Martinsville, Virginia, where we go to Arrington Performance to check out some cool projects and take a tour of their facility. So if you missed the last episode, we visited Frank at the drive shaft shop where we picked up a new 9-inch IRS rear setup for the car. It also came with an aluminum drive shaft and new axles. Now, to perform the installation, we actually went up and visited Arrington Performance in Martinsville, Virginia, because they're the Mopar gurus and probably one of the few people that I'll let touch the Time Attack Challenger.
So here's where the high power magic starts. You gotta start with a great engine block.
I see that. So these have already been honed, like you described earlier, and now they're ready for what?
So it's been painted, it's been cleaned up, it's been honed. We even clean out the oil galleys. Everything is all prepped to be able to build it as a brand new engine. And then it ends up getting all new moving parts.
So like pistons, rods, crank, whatever the customers want or whatever they're building horsepower wise, you build it to that level or even to exceed, so it's reliable.
Absolutely. Every single moving part, bearings, pistons, rods, lifters, and these are in various stages of development. This one already has the balanced and forged crankshaft in it with all of the bearings for the crankshaft spinning. Next one to putting the rods in and the pistons. Then the heads bolt on. The top, it's all done here, assembled in sequence to the highest specifications.
So the whole process from pulling the engine out, the cleaning, the new paint on it, the process, I'm noticing there's a lot of steps here. It's very meticulous, the attention to time and detail you take with each one of these engines.
We have to, because we warranty them for 3 years and 36,000 miles.
There's a warranty on this?
Absolutely.
Wow.
So. These are throttle bodies that we make out of solid block aluminum. And when we start a part or start development and want to get into manufacturing, it's usually because it's not available anywhere else. We needed larger throttle bodies to make Hemis go faster, to get more power. They weren't available, so we started manufacturing them ourselves.
And it's right here in Martinsville, in your facility. Everything happens
Absolutely.
right here.
Carve it out of raw aluminum, and this is our assembly area, so we can see our stock of different sizes, 84s, 88s. This is our new 92 millimeter. So if you want to go really big on a Hemi, it's a straight through, full-size blade setup. And then we use the guts from the manufacturer's throttle body controller, so there's never any compatibility problems.
So everything just bolts right up, there's no issues with it or anything like that?
Oh, when you get it, it'll be
be
completely assembled, ready to go. You plug in the throttle body controller and put it right in the intake.
Now, do people have to come here to get this, or do you have a way for people to buy these kind of parts that live in Texas or California or even overseas in Australia and other markets and stuff? I mean, where can people get these cool parts at?
If we're going to install the engine in the car, of course, we have to see the car. But if you want a throttle body for your car, shophemi.com has all of our parts listed, ready to ship out in a moment's time.
Now, is it just small parts like this? What all do you sell on your website?
We do sell the engines, although most people do want to call us to talk about the specifications of the engine.
Okay, so they can get a throttle body?
Throttle body, fuel system.
Or a whole entire engine?
Or a whole entire engine.
Wow, that's awesome. I guess I know where I'm spending my Christmas money. When we return, we check out some cool builds and go for a dizzy ride in an Arrington 426 powered Challenger.
great about the day you chose to come here is that the projects have gotten such a great variety, and this is a really cool one. It starts out as a Hemi 5.7 liter Ram 1500, which is your regular engine you would get with it. It now has a 426 in it. It's getting a bigger supercharger. This is going to be 900 horsepower this thing. It's a sleeper too. You see? It's got the big bumper on the front, and it looks like a regular Ram 1500, but it's going to be able to smoke it.
Watch out for this truck. If you see this truck, don't even think about it. Trust me.
So this is another kind of sleeper too. It just looks like it's a sedan going down the road, but this one's got 700 horsepower, 426 with a Whipple supercharger on it.
Got here.
Next we've got Jeep Grand Cherokee.
An SUV.
Absolutely. And one of the biggest ones.
I see that.
It's not getting the full treatment, so it's not the highest horsepower, but it's getting a 448 cubic inch engine in it. It's going to stay naturally aspirated, so it's going to be this smooth ride with all the low end torque, but over 600 horsepower.
So all motor,
So all four wheels.
all-wheel drive, all motor, over 600 horsepower.
Yeah, probably pushing 650.
In an SUV that you can take to the grocery store and put groceries in the back.
Yeah.
Wow, I would definitely take that to my local grocery store.
So we also, of course, have yours in the middle.
I know this car. I know this car right here. Yes.
And I know the people watching are going to see a lot more about
well, we hope so.
what we're doing to that car.
Now, we brought it up here a couple weeks ago, and kind of, where are we at? I see it's looking pretty pitiful right now.
You got to take it apart to build it back better.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So, but I trust you guys. I know you guys know what you're doing. The car ran great last year. Had no issues with the powertrain whatsoever. So that's why I'm back here.
Well, I saw your drive shaft shop video, and now the parts are going to go on the car.
That's awesome.
Getting the axles and drive shaft and the clutch, and it's had to come apart to get it all put back together.
Awesome. Now you said you had some special projects, like some unique things you're working on. Can we check those out?
Absolutely.
These things are so cool. I've seen these at a couple shows. It's an International Scout. Now, it's here at Arrington's, and what are you doing? I know you're doing something to the engine on this one.
Well, do you see this Jeep over here?
I see the Jeep.
It sacrificed its suspension for this Scout.
Okay, so you took a Jeep Wrangler, modern Jeep Wrangler suspension,
Absolutely.
and you're putting it underneath
2015 Jeep suspension, and then we take the 392 Hemi crate motor, drop it right in.
So you drop 392 SRT engine into a Scout.
And the transmission for it, so it's a 5-speed automatic transmission.
I want to know when you're going to have it done, because I want to go for a ride. That is awesome.
Yeah, come on back when it's going for a ride.
That is going to be awesome. This is something you don't see every day.
Not at all.
Tell us about this 426 package.
So this one also has a completely replaced suspension. Okay. So it's got a full tubular front K-member. It's got a 4-link modern suspension and back Willwood brakes. I haven't even gotten the wheels on it yet.
Nice,
But,
nice.
got the nice wheels on it, but does already have its 426 Hemi. Now this was available with the Gen 2 426 Hemi, the famous elephant motor.
Right.
And restored versions of this with the 426 original engine, millions sometimes.
Right.
But can't drive those every day.
Exactly.
Those owners don't drive them at all. They sit in
Yeah,
museums.
it's a museum. They look pretty, but they don't get to enjoy them.
This is going to be a driver. So you got a modern suspension, you got at 426 you can really use, you got the OEM 5-speed automatic transmission.
So this is basically an SRT with a 426, and it's got a old school retro body on it. It's like the best of both worlds. It's that old school look in all the modern convenience and horsepower. And you guys do this all in-house?
Yeah, and it's not even a reproduction either. This is an authentic. I've got the authentic dash, seats, hood, grills, light packages, everything.
This is an epitome of old school and new school coming together.
That's what we like to do.
I know, is this thing going to be fully done and just painted and everything, or can like this is big in restoration shops. And I know a lot of restoration shops getting into the modern stuff can be a little confusing, and that's where you guys specialize.
Right.
So if I had a restoration shop, I could basically come to you with a body, you could do this, and then give it back to me, and then I can finish doing whatever my customer wants as far as color, interior, and everything. That, I mean, is that, I see a big market for this here.
We don't have our own metal and paint. This metal was done before it came to us, actually.
Okay.
And we don't have our own paint. Working with a restoration shop is absolutely perfect. What we do is we make it go fast.
I like that. Everybody likes to go fast. I definitely have to come back and visit when this thing. Think you let me drive it?
Probably.
Ah, yes. Yeah. Do you have a cool ride that you put on a track near you? Tell us about it and send us some pictures to TRAKit Motorsports at yahoo.com. We may just show a picture and talk about it on a future episode.
For over 40 years, Arrington has meant race-winning power. Today, Arrington powers the streets at shophemi.com. We design, engineer, and manufacture with just one goal: Hemi performance. Proven power for the street. See it at shophemi.com.
So let me fill you in on Tim at Arrington Performance. Yes, he's the CEO and pretty much runs the place and everything, but he's a car guy. And when he mentioned that he brought his own personal Challenger that has a 426 in it, I said, you got to take me for a ride. And that's exactly what we did. Of course, we never even made it out of the parking lot. So this is the Challenger with a 426 in it.
Yes. Naturally aspirated. With 2 headers. Husky suspension.
I got that tingle feeling, you know, it's that nervousness. Butterflies, I love it. I love it. I'm excited.
Well, with the wet roads, it's going to be kind of interesting.
It is wet out here, but you know, that makes it, it's going to make it very interesting. So we've checked out some parts being manufactured here. Tim gave us a VIP tour at Arrington Performance. The highlight was obviously doing some donuts in that 426 powered Challenger. So it's been an awesome day. Can't say that enough. Their hospitality here has been really great. If you have a modern Mopar and you really want to soup it up, whether horsepower, handling, or a little bit of both, definitely give the guys at Arrington's a call, or you can visit them online at shophemi.com. 5 o'clock, closing time, so we're going to head out. See you next time.